riled in.
Okay, let's go ahead and call to order the council meeting of the City of East Grand Forks for Tuesday, March 18th, 2025 at 5 p.m. Will the city clerk please call roll?
Mayor Mark Olstead.
Here.
Council President Brian Larson.
Here.
Council Vice President Tim Riepel.
Here.
Council members Tammy Schumacher.
Here.
Ben Pukshavinsky.
Here.
Dale Helms. Donald Caseme.
Yes.
Karen Peterson.
Here.
All right, we have a quorum. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, moving into open forum, an opportunity for members of the public to address the City Council on items not on the current agenda. Items requiring council action may be deferred to staff or boards and commissions for research and future council agendas if appropriate. Anybody here for open forum? I see none. Let's move on to approval of minutes. Approval of minutes for the March 4th council meeting and the March 11th work session. Moved by Riepel.
Second.
Second by Caseme. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Caseme.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
All right, motion passes. Scheduled bid lettings, there are none. Scheduled public hearings, there are none. Consent agenda. Items under the consent agenda will be adopted with one motion. However, council members may request individual items to be pulled from the consent agenda for discussion and action if they choose. Would any council member like to have an item pulled? I see not. I would be seeking a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Move.
Moved by Caseme.
Second.
Second by Peterson. Any questions or discussion? Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Caseme.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
All right, motion passes. Acknowledge receipt of reports of officers, boards, and commissions. Regular meeting minutes of the Water, Light, Power, and Building Commission for February 19th, 2025. Communications, there are none this week. Old business, there is none. Moving on to new business. Item number 7, consider adopting resolution number 25-03-21, approving the plans and specifications and ordering advertisement for bids for the 2025 City Project number 3 for the Lift Station 13 rehabilitation.
Move.
Moved by Riepel.
Second.
Second by Pukshavinsky. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Caseme.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 8, consider approving the request to start the hiring process for a mechanic position for the Public Works Department. Moved by Peterson.
Second.
Second by Schumacher. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Caseme.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Item number 9, consider adopting resolution number 25-03-22, approving the increases to the transit fares and order the changes to be implemented on April 14th, 2025. Moved by Peterson.
Second.
Second by Riepel. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riepel.
Yes.
Caseme.
Yes.
Larson.
Yes.
Peterson.
Yes.
Schumacher.
Yes.
Pukshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 10, consider authorizing staff to start the request for qualifications to select a construction manager at risk for the recreation facilities improvement projects.
Move.
Moved by Caseme.
Second.
Second by Schumacher. Any questions or discussion? All right. Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Casey,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Schumacher,
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 11, consider adopting resolution number 25-03-24, approving the sale of lots to North Star Neighbors to include parcel number 83.04141.00 and amending the purchase agreement for parcel 83.04144.00 to include a $1,000 earnest payment in return for the first right of refusal on future purchase of the lot.
Move.
Moved by Pakshavinsky,
Second.
second by Riepel. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Casey,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Schumacher,
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 12, consider adopting resolution number 25-03-25, authorizing the amendments of the size of the home construction for North Star Neighbors homes to allow for a single-story structure no less than 1,400 square feet, a bi-level or tri-level no less than 1,700 square feet, and an attached garage no less than 400 square feet.
Move.
Moved by Peterson,
Second.
second by Casmi. Any questions or discussion? I see none. Roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Casey,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Schumacher,
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
Motion passes. Consider adopting resolution number 25-03-26, accepting and approving the grant agreement between the City of East Grand Forks and the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Outdoor Fund for $15,000 to go towards the Lefebvre Park boating area.
Move.
Moved by Riepel,
Second.
second by Casmi. Any questions or discussion? Mr. King.
Thank you, Council President. For the past 2 years, our local Cabela's has supported the Lefebvre Park project through their in-store roundup program. This year, they have gone even further, making a significant donation to help complete the project. Cabela's Outdoor Fund is generously committed $15,000 to the sponsorship in sponsorship for the completion of the project. These funds will be used to go towards a new 40-foot floating dock. Cabela's total support of this project through the last 3 years is now at $21,500. I have Darren here, who is the general manager at our local Cabela's, and we'd like to do a check presentation in between the two meetings tonight here. And if there's any questions, we'd be happy to answer them.
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. King?
No, I just like to say I appreciate all you guys done for this community and helping out with this project. I know you guys are pillars of the community that employ a lot of people from East Grand Forks, and I'm sure you guys take pride in being here, and we appreciate it. So, thanks.
Awesome.
Will the city clerk please call roll?
Riepel,
Yes.
Casey,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Schumacher,
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
All right, motion passes. Moving on to claims, consider authorizing the city administrator, clerk treasurer to issue payment of recommended bills and payroll. Moved by Peterson. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Riepel. Any questions or discussion? If not, roll call, please.
Riepel,
Yes.
Casey,
Yes.
Larson,
Yes.
Peterson,
Yes.
Schumacher,
Yes.
Pakshavinsky.
Yes.
All right, motion passes. Moving on to council staff reports. Mayor Olsted.
I know Mr. Riepel is going to be surprised, but I have nothing tonight. So,
Totally shocked.
Okay. Councilmember Schumacher.
I have nothing tonight. Thank you.
Councilmember Pakshavinsky.
Nothing tonight, thanks.
Mr. Riepel.
I'll do him a favor back. I've got nothing.
All right. Mr. Helms is absent. Councilmember Casme.
Nothing, thank you.
Okay. Councilmember Peterson.
Nothing, thank you.
Okay, for myself, I just want to express some gratitude to everyone involved in the EGF YBA basketball tournament that happened this past weekend. We had a number of teams in town. The tournament was ran very professionally, and it takes a lot of volunteer time from parents and coaches and everyone involved. And it was a really good event for the city, so thank you very much. Mr. Hutton.
Nothing unless there's questions for me.
Okay. Mr. Gallstead?
Nothing to report at this time.
All right.
Thank you.
Status quo here. And Mr. Emery?
I have nothing unless anybody's got questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anything from the department heads? Okay. I'd be seeking a motion to adjourn then.
Move.
Moved by Casme.
Second.
Second by Riepel. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. Motion passes. Meeting is closed. We'll meet over here for the picture with